What's going on, guys? It's Jerron. I hope you guys are having an incredible day, which if you're not, maybe you forgot, but NBA basketball is officially back. I cannot wait to see the amazing lineup of sneakers that we got for the upcoming year. But before we officially kick off the regular season, I thought it would be a pretty good idea to take a look back at the 10 best sneakers of the preseason. So without further ado, guys, let's officially kick off season 2 of NBA Kicks. Starting off the list at number 10, we have Kyrie Irving with a player-exclusive colorway of the Nike KYRIE 5. Now, Kyrie Irving has been seen rocking his next signature model, the Nike KYRIE 6, during practice, but is yet to rock the upcoming signature model in a game, instead opting for one of last year's most prolific models on NBA Kicks, the KYRIE 5s. The colorway you're seeing here has been confirmed as a Complex Con exclusive and is dedicated to Kyrie's mom, who passed away when Kyrie was just 2 years old, and makes use of both heart and rose graphics around the entire silhouette that are actually stitched onto the sneaker itself, which give these some depth and elevates them to a more premium feel. Like I said earlier, the KYRIE 5 was one of the most prolific models on NBA Kicks from last season, so I can't wait to see what Nike and Kyrie have in store for us for the upcoming season, but if you're a Celtics fan, you probably don't care. Next up at number 9, we have Luka Doncic with the sandy colorway of the Nike KYRIE Low 2. As we all know, Nike recently dropped a SpongeBob pack for the Kyrie Irving signature line, which included 5 colorways, all inspired by characters from the iconic show SpongeBob, but my favorite colorway from the pack has to be the Sandy Cheeks colorway, which Luka is seen rocking on the court. It's by far the simplest colorway from the pack, but I think that's what I like most about them, including the subtle nods to the character itself with a rubber flower stamp on the lateral overlay, as well as an acorn patch on the heel, which matches the patch on Sandy's spacesuit. In other news, I have a confession. I never really got into SpongeBob. I know it's crazy, but if you've been watching the show for a while, you're probably not surprised. Next up at number 8, we have Steph Curry with this special custom colorway of the Under Armour Curry 7. Now yes, Steph did just debut his brand new signature sneaker, and yes, they're kind of just okay, but what makes this particular colorway special is Steph's daughter Riley was given a blank canvas to design her very own colorway of the Curry 7, and what she came up with was a yellow cheetah print. While it's a design that isn't totally unique or out of this world, the story behind it is pretty cool, and it just reminds us that sometimes sneakers have stories to tell, and I think that's pretty cool since it gives us some insight into exactly who these players are, and it just brings us one step closer to reminding us that these guys are just like us. Except for the part that they have world-class abilities that are totally not like us, but you understand my point. Coming in at number 7, we have PJ Tucker with a player-exclusive pair of the Nike Kobe 4 Pro Tros. Now, last I heard, PJ Tucker is a sneaker free agent, a highly coveted one at that. So while he might be on the market for a new shoe contract, it looks like he's still receiving player-exclusive colorways from Nikes, like these Pro Tros that he wore during a preseason game against the Spurs. He also wore these PEs during a preseason game in China, and while I do enjoy the flame graphic on the heel, I'm more partial to the colorful graphic on the pair that he wore in the States, but let me know which of these two colorways is your favorite in the comment section below, and also let me know where you think PJ Tucker should sign a sneaker deal next. In my opinion, get that money, PJ. Sign wherever they'll pay you the most. Next up at number 6, we have Russell Westbrook with the WHY.NOT 0.2s from Jordan Brand. Russell Westbrook received 2 player-exclusive colorways of his second signature model for both of his preseason games in Tokyo and Seoul, but since I've never been to Korea yet, I'm gonna put the Tokyo pair on the list at number 6. This colorway is colorful to say the least, which still might be an understatement, but regardless, these go perfectly with Russ's explosive personality and also pay homage to Tokyo's bright neon lights and affection for graphic branding. The WHY.NOT 0.2 was a very fun sneaker to play in from last season, so I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out for the follow-up, but what I'm not looking forward to is saying WHY.NOT 0.3. It's just an odd name. I mean, Westbrook 3 would have been just fine, right? Coming in at number 5, we have Miles Bridges with this colorway of the Air Jordan 34s. Now, Jordan Brand actually hooked up Jason Tatum with the same wear test colorway of the AJ34s, and they also gave Russell Westbrook a similar wear test colorway of his own signature sneaker. But the reason why I decided to give Bridges a spot here is because Tatum rocked this colorway with inside out socks, and that is not something I can get down with. So I gave Bridges a spot here because of that, and also because he plays for the team that is owned by the Jumpman himself, the Hornets. Next up at number 4, we have CJ McCOLLUM debuting the Li-Ning Speed 6. Now that Dwayne Wade, Li-Ning's flagship signature athlete, is retired, it's time for guys like CJ McCOLLUM to carry the Li-Ning torch in the NBA with models such as the Speed 6, which kind of look like a cousin to the Wave Wade signature line, but stands out on its own with solid branding, interesting overlays, and clean colorways like these white, black, and red ones, which are my personal favorite, but also with these neutral moleskin looking ones that are definitely unique and stand out on their own. I can't wait to see what these look like in a black and red colorway, and I also want to see them in an all red Rose City colorway because you just know Li-Ning is gonna hook CJ up with one of those. Next up at number 3, we have Paul Millsap with this colorway of the Nike Kobe 4 Pro Tro. I know what you're thinking, and yes, it's totally true. I'm a complete sucker for Kobe's, especially ones that look extremely clean, like the ones that Paul Millsap was seen rocking during his preseason game against the Portland Trail Blazers. In my opinion, this colorway looks clean enough to be a general release with dark blue navy tones that kind of border on a denim look, especially in the midfoot, alongside bright yellow and red hits that round things out. But my favorite part about this colorway has to be the switch up of materials on the forefoot, which not only elevate the visuals of the Kobe 4 Pro Tros, but I also bet they feel really nice on foot. It's hard to say though, because all of the colorways that have released of the Pro Tros have just come out in synthetic leather, but maybe, just maybe, this is a sign of things to come in the near future. But I want to get my hopes up because we were supposed to get full-length zoom with these, and well, y'all know how that story goes. Coming in as our runner-up for the preseason, we have Donovan Mitchell with a Spider-Gwen colorway of the Don issue number 1 from Adidas. If you don't know by now, Donovan Mitchell is a huge Spider-Man fan, and we've already seen 3 Spider-Man inspired colorways for his first signature model, with the classic red and blue, Venom, and Stealth colorways. But now Mitchell shows some love to Gwen Stacy with this special Spider-Gwen colorway. Using a white, pink, and blue color scheme, this colorway also uses a web graphic on the upper, which really brings home that spider theme. But one thing I think would have made these even better is a splash of black somewhere on the silhouette, since Spider-Gwen's costume has a ton of black on it, and these don't have any black at all. Either way, it's still a very clean colorway, and as a huge Spider-Man fan myself, it was a must that I put these on this week's list. Finally, at number 1, we have Zion Williamson with an Air Jordan 34 PE. Now, Zion is out for the start of the season for about 6 to 8 weeks since he just got surgery to repair a torn meniscus in his right knee. And while that is a huge bummer for NBA fans, sneaker fans got to see a little preview as to what they can expect from his surprising shoe deal with Jordan Brand. Zion rocked a handful of colorways of the Air Jordan 34 during the preseason, but my favorite from the bunch has to be these navy blue joints, which look absolutely beautiful on the court thanks to their monochromatic design that has just enough hints of red to pop off and just a splash of gold on the browning to round things out. I've always been a huge fan of the Pelicans' navy, wine, and gold color scheme, so I'm pretty pumped to see what Jordan Brand and Zion have in store for us for the season. Unfortunately, like I said, we're gonna have to wait 6 to 8 weeks for Zion to get back on the court. But in the meantime, let's just marvel at these amazing AJ34s, which I think were the best sneaker that I saw during the 2019-20 NBA preseason. Like I said, guys, new episodes of NBA Kicks will be hitting your feed every single Monday for the rest of the season. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so you never miss an episode. And you can also leave this video a like if you enjoyed it because it helps us out a lot. My name is Jaron. It's been great having you. Enjoy opening week. Peace.